Now then, carpers, something a little bit different for you here. I'm in a carp match on my local club water. I won't name the name of the water, but it's a different water than you usually see me on. It's the other water that we've got that I used to fish quite a bit years ago. Yeah, it's a carp match. It's 5 o'clock now, Saturday, and it runs till 12 o'clock Sunday dinner time, so it's like 19 hours through the night. There's, I think there's 10 or 11 of us here, 2 rods. So, and what you do is, if you have a fish, the guy next to you witnesses the weight, you write it down, and that's how it gets done. Like, so there's a prize for obviously the most fish, and a prize for the biggest fish. Did the draw on the car park, at 4 o'clock. Like I say, it's about 5:30 now. And we go all in at 5 o'clock, so the rod's already been out half an hour. Well, about 20 minutes by the time I got them both bang on, like. Yeah, we did the draw. I drew peg 85, which is like, the lake's probably nearly a mile long, and about, I'd say it's about 60 yards wide. Like I say, it's a mile long, and I drew 85, which is like middle of the lake. So like good mile walk with the barra, good half a mile walk with the barra. This is the deeper part of it as well, in the middle. The wind's hacking right down towards the car park, which I would have rather have been down that end, a big southerly. It's raining, the air pressure's low, but we'll try carpers, you know. Thought I'd do you a little video on this one because something different, isn't it? You know what I mean? Bit of a competition style. So yeah, what else can I tell you? My head's gone blank. It's not good, is it? But yeah, drew 85, so I was like say middle of the lake, which is, these pegs are known for doing the big uns, but with the wind being as strong as what it is, it's like 30 odd mile an hour gusts pushing down the car park end, and I've got 1, 2, 3 lads to my right, and the rest of the lads are to my left, and the left is going back down towards the car park. So I'm expecting one of them lads down there to be winning it this time. The lad who's on the very end peg, he's good friend, well, he's a friend of mine's, but my mate Sponge, it's one of his sons, Ellis. So he's down there, and I said to him, if you don't win this, mate, in this wind, I said, you better pack up and start taking up golf. So, but you know, it's a bit of banter between the lads. So, but I thought I'd come and have a crack at it. I've won these carp matches a few times, and I've won them a few times on this lake, but we haven't had one on here for the last 3 or 4 years, and it's probably been at least 3 years since I fished this lake, because I've been going the other one, the one where it's a bit more open, a bit more fishing at range sort of thing. But anyway, I'll stop waffling, because I've just made myself a brew, so I'm going to have my brew, keep my eye on the water, see if I can see anything, but I'm hoping this wind's supposed to die down in the next hour or two, so but we'll see. I'll get back to you soon, carpers. Take it easy. Well then, carpers, not happy. Just not feeling where I am at the minute at all. The wind is just way too strong, pushing down that far end. Me and the lad to the right of me here, who's the club secretary, we both just said we're going to struggle tonight. We are going to struggle, and we both know this water, you know what I mean. So as you can see, I'm just chilling out, lying on my bed. Well, I'm not lying on my bed, I'm just laid back on my bed, watching the lake, you know what I mean, just staying out the wind a little bit. But yeah, it's going to be an hard one, this is carpers, let me tell you. I used to be very good at catching them on here a few years back, but I haven't fished it for a few years, so I'm out of touch with it, but they say you never lose it, so we'll soon find out, won't we? I've just put 2 spoms of salty maize, one over one rod, one over the other, just to try and put a bit of colour in the swim, and you know what I mean, just try and pick them up like that if I can. What else can I tell you? I've got a noodle rig on the left hand rod, which is an 18 miller tipped off with like half a pop up. The right hand rod, I've got a Terrier and Parrot rig, 18 miller with a tiny little bit of pop up just to stand it up the right way. So we'll see. Well, at the moment, not an happy bunny. See you soon. Now then, carpers, bit of an update. It's just gone 8 o'clock. Just redone the rods. No one's had anything yet. Just spoke to the lad down the other end who's on the end of the wind, and now he's not even had a touch. Now everybody had the money on him catching. I mean, there's plenty of time yet, you know what I mean? We're only 3 hours into the match. But you're better off if you can get one quick, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just redone the rods because I was stood on the stage not so long ago looking out, and the water's very, very murky, very chocolatey, browny colour. Probably because of this wind and this rain and what have you, turning the bottom over a bit. So I thought, right, I'll put them on colours. So I've tipped both baits off now. I'm using the Red Sea squid from RG Baits, only because I got it cheap. I do like the smell of it as well. It reminds me of when I was a field tester for Urban Baits. They do a bait called Red Spicy Fish, and it smells very much like that. But this is a darker brown colour. I do like my brown baits on this lake. But yeah, so I've just tipped one off with orange, and one off with white. But the one that I've tipped off with white, and that isn't the red spice, that isn't the Red Sea fish on that one, the Red Sea squid, sorry. That's one of my own up baits that I've had made up now for bloody hell. Must be 18 months, 2 years. I've had these up baits made up. So I thought, right, I want to give them one of my up baits, which used to do me really well on here years back. I mean, I only ever bring them out for special occasions. If it's one of them, you know what I mean. So I put that on the right hand rod. Waited for a bit of a lull in the wind, and banged them out. So we'll see what happens, carpers. But at the moment, nothing to report for you. Like I say, these matches aren't for everybody, you know what I mean, because you don't get to pick your peg. You draw a peg out of the hat, pick a ball out of the hat, sort of thing. So you've got to make the best of whatever peg you're in, you know what I mean, make the best of a bad situation. Like I say, I used to fish this peg years back. Very good winter peg. Because of the depth of water, like, it's probably about 12 foot in front of me here. But we're giving it a go, carpers. You have to excuse the green light, because I've got my bivy light, well, my rich monkey light on, just for now, just so make a brew and what have you, you know. I'll get back to you soon if anything happens. Take it easy. Carpers. Nothing through the night, not a touch. Don't know if any of the other lads have had anything. There was definitely fish down here last night though, because we were crashing like mad. There was a few down here last night. I was quite optimistic at one point, because they were fairly close. But I don't know if it's the line pressure in such a small area. I mean, I'm fishing back leads. I know the lad to my right, he's fishing back leads. I'm not sure the lads to my left. But no, nothing to report this morning. It's what, about 6:10 now. Just watching the sunrise. Have a cup of tea, as you do. But no, not good carpers. From at 10, half 10 last night, nothing had been caught, which is strange, especially with the conditions. But I don't know what to tell you. I'm on a bit of a bad luck streak at the moment, aren't I? I mean, I've not fished this place for 3 years, so you know, it is what it is. But yeah, just watching the sunrise now with a brew. I'll brush my teeth in a minute. Watch the water. Not touching the rods just yet. I'll leave them for another 2 hours or so, in the hope that something's moving through. Well, sorry state of affairs, carpers. Sorry state of affairs, but it happens to us all, doesn't it, you know? Get my excuses in now while I can, I suppose. I'll get back to you soon if anything happens. Now then, carpers, a little update there now. I don't know if you'd have seen on that little finger there, but there's a little snag sticking out of the water. Put a rod about a rod length to the right of it this morning, and it's just rattled off. I've just had my first one at 21. So at the moment, I'm winning the biggest fish, but the lad further down to my left, he's had two. He's had one at £12 and one at £15, and then the lad next to him, he's had one at £8. So at the moment, I'm like in second place, but I'm winning with the biggest fish. So I've just put the rod back out, and then that was the left hand rod, and then the right hand rod I've just put to the side of that. So they're both like about a rod length apart from each other, in line with the snag. But yeah, there's 3 hours of the match left, so hopefully. But I have just seen 2 fish stick their heads out as well, just a little bit past the snag. But to cast at where they showed would be unsafe, you know what I mean? Because if they get behind the snag, you're not getting them back. So, yeah, buzzing at the moment, carpers. £21 on the net, well, in the weights. Bang on 21 as well it was. Stocky that had never seen the hook before. Sat here just putting a pop-up on a stiff hinge rig, thinking, right, I'll put it on the left-hand rod and flick it back to the far margin where it was been all night. And he heard a little did. I looked and thought, where's my swinger? My swinger was on the floor in the grass. So as I've gone down to the rod, thinking, bream, it just picked up, just started to pull forward to start taking line. There's another one just lumped out. Go on! They're all over me, in front of me here now. Oh, yes, come on. Come on. Well, I'll get back to you soon anyway, carpers, if anything else happens. And hopefully we'll get another one, and that'll stand me in good chance of taking the top prize, well, the prize for the most weight and the biggest fish. So wish me luck. And then, carpers, half an hour of the match left. Nothing else has happened. Seen them show not far off where I'm fishing, and what, done the off. Not seen anything for over an hour and a half now. But at least I've had one. You know what I mean? Not going to complain. As it stands at the moment, I think it is still the biggest fish of the match, so that's not a bad thing. Yeah, I just thought I'd give you something different this time, you know what I mean? Like I say, these matches aren't for everybody. A lot of lads are like, not my sort of thing, but to me, it's a bit of an extra challenge, you know what I mean? Because you don't know what peg you're going to get. So you just pick your peg and then you get down there and you've got to make it work, so. And I think I've just been lucky really having that one there, so, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, if you're liking the videos, give us a like, give us a subscribe, so you can get my words out. You'll probably see me again now some point this week. I'll probably do a night on the other lake. Still trying to unlock that code to that one. It did do another 2 fish the other day as well, so they are slowly coming off there. It's done 4 fish in the last 2 weeks. And like I say, there's only 25-30 carp in that one, whereas there's a lot of fish in this one and a lot of fish in the other lake. So, well, yeah, that's where we're up to. That's what I'm doing. Get on the liking, get on the subscribing. You see my ugly mush a little bit more. But yeah, appreciate the people that have subscribed. Obviously my TikTok as well, Mental Carper 1 on TikTok. Here comes the rain again, just on pack up time. Couldn't write it, could you? Just couldn't write it. But yeah, I'll love you and leave you. Tight lines if you're out there. Hope you're catching them.